Hey there, YouTube. This is me again, and I'm back to do another Hackthissite.org mission. Sorry about the noise. I don't know if this is loud enough or not. I'm not going to do it again because my mic is really bad, and I'm trying to do this as loud as I can. So anyway, and if you're wondering, I'm using Windows 7 RTM right now. This is the actual full release. I bought it, and it's out, and yes, it's wonderful. But I'm running on low graphics right now because I have no video card, and I'm running on a gig of RAM. Alright, so anyway, this is Hackthissite.org mission number 9, basic. Very simple if you know about a thing called directory transversal. A lot of people forget about this when they are doing basic, I guess, like remote website exploitation, because it's something you forget about. And I honestly forgot about it when I came back to redo this mission. I did this about 4 years ago, and I haven't touched it since. I particularly don't like directory transversal because it's so difficult, but it's very helpful if it's actually available to you. What it is what directory transversal is kind of what it says. Like, you can transverse your position in the current directory tree from one place to another, and you can either physically view it using the I would assume it's the site's FTP, or you can just use it basic port 80 just by viewing it with your browser or something like that. Or what you can do is you can pull the contents up via server-side commands if that's available, like if they run Perl or Ruby or PHP. I'm pretty familiar with PHP. I've been writing it for almost 7 months now, and I'm pretty good with it. Perl, I'm pretty good with that, and JavaScript I'm pretty good with, so I can tell you that it's pretty dangerous if you don't know what you're doing, and I've learned that the hard way with my website. So basically, what it says is that he's gonna go down with the ship. He's determined. Right now, he's pissed. He's determined, and he wants to fucking do this. He's determined to beat you because you keep beating him. And in his last attempt, basically what happened was we used server-side commands, basic Unix server-side commands, to display contents of the directory. It was simple, easy if you know what you're doing. And basically, somewhere in this, he screwed up again, and basically he screwed up. I'm trying to think. Basically, he screwed up by not locking down his commands that are doable in his forms, because what's going on is that I can execute commands on his website directly because he has not disabled that. He hasn't disabled that in his htaccess. He hasn't disabled that in his not htaccess, but his PHP INI. He hasn't disabled that in the PHP code on the PHP page. So he's basically left it completely open for me to do whatever I want to do. So basically, you see right here that okay, you see right here that it's using let's see, script validated. Okay, the way the script is validated is used with the it looks almost like an HTML comment. Actually, it does look like an HTML comment, but basically like that thing right there. I can't pull it up, but the way this is going to work is you obviously see that there is no form input. There's the password. When I first started the mission, I did try to put stuff in the password, and I tried SQL. I tried what else did I try? I tried doing actual directory transversal through there and doing scripts. Didn't work. And someone actually told me, they were like, think about it. What would you have to do to get to that directory? Obviously, there's no way to get there directly, so you would have to maneuver your way there. Well, if you want to go back to mission 8 and open that up, there's your form right there. This is the purpose of directory transversal. We're going to maneuver our way from basic 8 to basic 9. So if you look, you can basically run a script from right here. It still works and everything. It's going to work the same as it did before, and we're going to use the same exact script we did before, or exec command, which is telling the server in script language to run the script that we're about to give it, ls, which is list all files in the directory. Now, that's not going to do anything for us. That's going to give us the directory of 8, and it's going to give us the files, which is great because, wonderful, but what's the point? We want number 9. Okay. If you've ever looked at how a website works or how a structure works, the parent directory is always the top, the tree, the very, or I would look at it as at the bottom and it spans upward, but it's the top, it's the hierarchy, it's the main directory in which everything lies. And if you go one directory up and you want to go back a directory, sometimes on older websites I noticed that they would have something like a // Well, what that's telling the browser to do is move back one directory. And it does that in links too. If you give something a link and let's say you want to go back one page, like you want to have a back button, what it'll do is it'll, like, and this isn't saying back like, you know, the last page view, but the last directory under the current directory, if there is one besides the parent directory that you're in. What it'll do is it'll tell the browser, okay, go back or go down one directory or go up one directory, and so it'll take you back a directory. So instead of right now, if I were to run that command and finish it off, what it would do is it would send me back to basic directory, which I can't view because they've locked that down, but that's the idea. But you're saying to yourself, well, that's all great because I can go back, but how do I go up? Because I need to go up to go to number 9, right? Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to go back twice. Alright, you're going to go back. What you're doing right now is you're doing ls. You're going to list the files of the directory, which is, you're going to go back one directory, which means you'll be in basic, and then you're going to go back another directory, which means you're going to be at the parent directory. Okay? And then, I actually don't know how this makes sense, because technically the right form would be back and then 9, because you'd be going back one directory, and then you'd want a subdirectory, or you'd want the directory within basic. Yeah, you'd want the directory within basic, which would be, no, that's correct. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you'd want the directory within basic to be that and then 9, because you'd be going back one and then going down to 9 instead of going back and then 9, because there may not be a directory within hackthissite.org. But I think the way it works is that it's all a tree of directories under one parent directory, so that would technically be correct. I could go back slash or dot slash and then the number 9, which would tell me that it wants to go to the directory number 9. That really, to me, it looks like a subdirectory of hackthissite.org, but that's just how it works. I really don't know what to tell you. Maybe someone could explain it to me, but I don't understand it. But yeah, just finish off your command and then hit enter, and it'll give you the contents. What did I do wrong? Oh, my bad. I didn't execute it the right way. Yeah, make sure you have that little pound sign, because that's telling the server what to run and how to run it. And then run your script. Sorry, my internet's really slow. Yeah, click here to view the file, and there it is. You are in the index of the directory 9. Actually, you're in the directory of 8, but this is the correct file. Oh, he hid it in the directory of 8. I see. Okay. Yeah, go to 9, put it in 9, or go up to your URL bar. You have to put in 9 because the file is actually in 9. Remember that, but it's in the temporary hold of 8. So add that, extend it to the page, and there's your password right there. Simple.